What's up guys, Matt here, and I'm going to be showing you the Mercenary, Arsenal, PvP, Spec, and I'm going to be showing you some PvP combat and the rotation I'm using in this video. So let's start off with the talent tree here. First off, you want to get Iron Sights, you increase the aim by 9%, which helps even with healing. Healing is aim also, so either way, if you're healing, go ahead and go over here, get this when you go to the very top. Helps. Next, you want to get Mandalorian Iron Warheads, increase the damage dealt by all missiles and power shot by 6%. 6% is definitely worth 2 talent points. Next, you want to get Upgrade Arsenal, reduces the heat cost of rail shot by 8 with high velocity gas cylinders. Now, high velocity gas cylinders gives you armor penetration, 35% armor penetration when you use a cylinder, so that is a lot of armor penetration. Next, I got this, which is really bad. I probably should not even have this. I'll probably respec after this video. 2% endurance is not worth 2 talent points in my eyes. It's really dumb. I'd rather have it in stabilizers. I don't know why I didn't do it before, but with fully 3 stacks of this, it gives you 75% chance to reduce the pushback suffering when casting Tracer Missile. Tracer Missile is a 1.5 second cast, especially if somebody's melee's in your face and you can't get the cast off. This will help because I'm actually having troubles with this, so I'll probably respec after this video. Tracer Missile, you get a level 20, launches a missile at the target, reducing the armor rating by 20% with 5 stacks on the target. It's a full 20%, and the target is vulnerable to rail shot. Next, you want to get Afterburners, which your rocket punch is a melee. It never knock back, but if you get this, you'll knock them back several meters. It's not the greatest knockback, but if you're playing hutball, you can easily knock somebody into a fire or knock somebody off the ledge. It really helps in hutball a lot. I actually have a lot of fun knocking people off because it's like the main thing to do to protect a ball carrier. Next, you want to get Power Barrier. Power Shot and Tracer Missile has a 100% chance to generate a power barrier that reduces the damage taken by 2% for 15 seconds. It stacks 5 times. So it's like a fully stacked, reduced damage taken by 10%, which helps especially if melee is in your face, Marauder or whatnot. Next, you want to get Terminal Velocity. While you have high velocity gas cylinders activated, your critical strikes with missiles and unload have a 100% chance to vent 8 heat. Cannot occur every 3 seconds. Which helps if you stack crit. I'm stacking a little bit of crit. I have 3 pieces. Most of the bounty hunter gear has no crit on it besides healing, which, I mean, I got the healing, I got the medical weapon because it had like 77 crit rating on it. It might be like a bad decision, I'm not really too sure yet, but the extra crit's been helping out a lot. Next, you want to get Light Them Up. Tracer Missile now applies additional heat signature to a target. Tracer Missile only applied 1 stack, and this applies 2 stacks. So that's definitely a must to get. Jet Escape reduces the jet boost cooldown by 10 seconds. A jet boost is the AoE knockback. Knockbacks 5 enemies, slows them for 60 seconds. This is a big knockback. It's the most powerful one in the game, I think, besides like Force Push or whatever Jedis have. I'm not really too sure about the names of the abilities yet. Tracer Lock. Tracer Missile grants you targeting lock, increases the damage up by your next rail shot by 6%, stacks 5 times, so that's 30% fully stacked. That is a lot for a rail shot to be, especially if you have full Tracer Missiles on the target. Definitely a lot. Next, you want to get Riddle. Increases the damage done by unload. Unload's the channeling spell we get. It's like a rapid fire, whatnot. Target hits him 3 times. It's very helpful, especially if you get Pinfire. I only put 1 talent point in here mainly because, I mean, you have 3 chances to get a 50% chance slow on a target, which is more than enough. You don't need the other one. Put the other one somewhere else useful besides putting it in here. Next, you want to get Barrage. The only time you want to use Unload in a rotation is when you get Barrage procced. Tracer Missile has a 30% chance to finish the cooldown of Unload, increase the damage dealt by the next Unload by 25%. That is definitely a lot of damage. Next, you want to get Power Overwrite. It reduces the cooldown of Concussive Missile. Concussive Missiles are CC that we have. It really ain't the greatest CC. I only use it in Civil War, capturing a point one-on-one, which really does never really one-on-one. There's always a scoundrel sneaking around somewhere. But it also reduces the cooldown by thermal sensor override by 30 seconds. That ability, next ability, costs no heat for 15 seconds. It lasts. So it's helpful if you have a full bar heat, just finish somebody off. It really is helpful. I really never use it because I really never hardly have heat problems because vent heat is usually off cooldown. So anyways, heat-seeking missiles is one of the best abilities you get in this tree because it's at the top, of course. But the damage is increased by 5% per heat signature on the target. So you have 5 stacks. That's 20%. 25% actually. That's a lot of extra damage you're getting off that. Next, when you get to the very top, you want to come down here and get this accuracy. 3%. It ain't much, but it does it. I'm running 99 accuracy right now. If I didn't have that, I would have 96. So, you know, whatever helpful. What else am I going to get? There's really not too much down here in the bottom of these 2 trees. Next, I get endurance by 2%. I only have 2 in here. I probably really respect that. I do not know if that's even good. 2%, once again, same as this. It's kind of, I don't know why I put it in there. It's kind of stupid of me, actually. Next, Hard Missile. Increase the range and tech critical strike rate by 6. Definitely helps with terminal velocity. Any crit chance you can get from talents is definitely go for it. Next, improved vent heats. 16 additional heat. It already does 50, so it does 16 more, which helps. And now I'll be showing you guys some PvP combat and the rotation I've been using for PvP and Arsenal tree for a Mercenary. Enjoy. Okay, now time for the rotation I use in Arsenal. It's pretty basic. It's what I use. I mean, it's really hard when you got melee in your face, but this tends out to work out for me, especially in Hutball whenever I usually control the top a lot. This guy I knock off with the Afterburner tone, which is pretty good knockback, whatever. So what you start doing, you start spamming Trace and Missile, get about 3 times, but I see a Barrage pot, so I start unloading after, I think about the 4th one. And I do heat seeking, and then rail shot right after. It seems like a pretty good, reliable, I mean, it just annihilates the target, so that's what I've been using. Stay tuned for more PvP combat. Hey, in this battleground, I was playing with a couple of guildies. I was playing with Rissa, and I believe Lau is his name. I've been PvPing with them ever since I hit 50. I mean, Rissa's the healer, so it's a really good team we've been having. So, well, enjoy the battle commentary.
Take out a frog dog. Brutal.
He's probably like, where are you, Cap? God dang.
What the fuck?
You moved.
Oh, I'm sorry. He ain't gonna get far.
At least it's not gonna explode in my hand.
Why couldn't I hit him? He was immune to everything I threw on him.
Ah, he's stealthed. It's gonna be in mid.
Let's go berserk!
I'm gonna grab it.
I wish I could freaking heal people. Even when I try to grip, it's just blacked out where I can't.